I love Five Laps at Freddys. I accept the criticism for it, that's fine. And before anyone tries to get on my back about this, I played the game for about 2.5 hours straight. I dealt with the soft locks in the sinkhole, I dealt with the invisible walls on every map, I dealt with the stupid drifting that made me feel like I was trying to roller skate, I dealt with being a ping pong ball for the cars on Midnight Motorist. And you know what? It's still an amazing game. Holy fuck, a different opinion. I know, most people hate the game. Let's see why. A lot of people are complaining about the glitches and how little content there is to the game itself, along with how weird the controls feel. All these are very valid complaints. I think there's 3 too many soft locks, and I don't like how the controls feel like melted butter pouring through gears. Actually, if I were to be honest, the controls are the one thing I hate about the game. The angle of the drift isn't actually wide enough for most turns, so you wind up giving a lot of walls kisses. The demo lacking content makes a lot of sense, actually. It's a demo. You have 9 characters to choose from instead of the fabled 12, and there's only 3 tracks to choose from instead of the 16 they said they would have. But again, it's a demo. The full game isn't even supposed to be releasing until 2025. Hear that? 2025. Even if it releases in the beginning of the year, that's still roughly 4 months away. Isn't that insane to think about? The content they gave us isn't half bad either. The character models are clean and very polished, and all 3 tracks are unique in their own ways and have their own unique soundtracks. The graphics itself is actually really beautiful too. The only thing throwing me off is a lack of character animation, but again, the game won't be releasing until 2025. The glitches are one of the main things people bring up when they talk about how bad the game is, which I think is really funny because everyone saw how bad Security Breach was, and that was supposed to be a finished game when it released. A game, especially so far off from being fully released, is bound to have issues. That's how all games work. The company Click Team is using us as their beta testers, essentially, which is how it's supposed to be, because it's a demo. How many times can I say the word demo before I get tired of hearing it? The main issues with said glitches are those aforementioned soft locks. The main ones I've encountered are getting stuck in between the road and the wall in the sinkhole and being launched into outer space in Midnight Motorist. Granted, I have no idea how they forgot to place invisible walls in the sinkhole, but at least becoming a rocket in Midnight Motorist makes more sense because collision is hard to figure out. I think it makes the game more fun. Essentially because you're just going up against bots, so you don't need to be super competitive. We all know this is a joke, right? That's a joke. For legal reasons, that is a joke. So, what, you're an advocate now? Even with all the bad, I can still see the good in the game. I think it's wonderful that they're trying something new for the franchise, and it's about time they branched out. However, this doesn't mean that I understand and like every aspect of it. The day shift and night shift modes are really cool and even reference the actual FNAF games themselves, but I still haven't figured out what they do. The day shift charges up your throttle and the night shift, I think, slowly drains it, but I really have no idea. I never really used the throttle when playing the game, so the whole concept doesn't really make sense to me. I also hate the endoskeleton that jump scares you. I don't get it. He only comes out from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Haha, funny FNAF hours. But how does he choose who he attacks? I read that it was whoever bumps along the walls the most or uses the most items, and I think the red thing under the time is supposed to tell you how likely you are to be attacked, but I've been jump scared by that thing with the bar still being full, so I really just don't know how that works. As I said, I love the game. I think people need to give it more of a chance. And even if they don't want to, they have every right to wait until the finished product comes out. I'm sure the devs are working hard to fix everything for the finalized build of the game. I'm not even going to criticize a game when it's not even fully released. Does Click Team have a lot of work to do? Of course. But I think with time, they'll get everything figured out. At least I hope so. Otherwise, this video will be very awkward. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I had a whole lot of fun making it. I love making videos like these. I wish I did it more often. Any credits that need to be given should appear on your screen now, like music, videos, anything like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I can do more of this kind of stuff. Bye bye. Hey! If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a like, or if you want to say something or comment on anything or have like constructive criticism, comment it and I will read it. Also, I wasn't ever going to do this, but my friend sent me a video that I thought was really funny, so if you want to subscribe, that'd be appreciated. And also hit the bell or else you will explode. So, yeah. Thank you. Bye. Alright, so for those who are watching the end of this, I need to show you how scuffed my setup is. So, there's my melodica that I had to take out of the case because I'm currently using the case to support everything. There's my script. I couldn't get my printer to print out the fucking papers because the printer sucks ass. I'm holding the camera up on this photo album along with my Pokemon binders and making sure it's stable with sticky notes. This is glorious.